Hello boys, my name is Cleoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough, or I guess regular playthrough so far, of Mario Rabbids Key to Battle for the Switch, or rather Mario Plus Rabbids Key in Battle as it's actually called. The last video we left off in Spooky Trails doing the first level of World 3 Hills. Now we're going to do World 3-2 Peekaboo. That's second level of this world. And I think I'm just going to hop right into our first battle here, which has a cutscene. So here, it looks like we're going to meet our first new enemy type, exclusive to World 3. It is a ghost and a rabbit at the same time. The Peekaboo. Teleporting terrors, it says. This time around, we have to defeat all of the enemies. And we have about 6 enemies to defeat, and most of them are those terror enemies. My sensors tell me that these enemies are the masters of long-range attacks and teleportation. They can outflank us, attack, then vanish before we can react. Talk about unsporting. Also, beware the seductive tarbs. Boots can pull you towards them like a siren leading a sailor to his doom. So this is this character is actually probably the most annoying enemy you will have to deal with in a while, because as you might have guessed from that setup that was told to us, yeah, it has the same ability as Rabbid Mario does. For those of you who don't know, Rabbid Mario has a very cool ability that pulls in enemies around him, but now this enemy can do the exact same thing. That really messes with our for, well, obvious reasons. One, we can't really do anything while they are doing the effects setup, and probably most noticeably, it completely messes with our flanking setup. So these guys effectively set us up as, like, comboers. That's, like, the only thing I can say about them. Basically, if you try to hide behind anything, they're going to use their ability and just make you come towards them anyways. And then, on top of that, even if you manage to survive, they'll just attack you back anyways, and it just completely messes with your aim, and there's not a lot you can do. Okay, I was checking to see what Peach can do. Unfortunately, she does not have a good setup. So, what this actually does is, well, 2 different things. Okay, I'm gonna use Global first, just to get this out of the way, so I don't, like, forget. So, fun fact, we actually want to take out these enemies first. In case you haven't already guessed what my strategy is. These enemies are really annoying. If you don't take them out first, they're pretty much guaranteed to do damage, and they are very tedious. So, pretty much, if you try to hide behind enemy cover, they're the first enemy type that pretty much doesn't care about cover. They basically say, I don't care about your cover, I'm just gonna hit you anyways. So yeah, it is not really a good setup to deal with. So just stacking your group together, it's not gonna always work, because they will just teleport behind and just escape whenever they want to. And this actually gives them 2 annoying problems too, not just one, a second one. What this means is, when they use their attack setup, if you weaken one but don't kill them, they will run away completely. They'll just, like, straight up run from you. They don't care. Like, if you don't take them out right away, they will run from you. And this can really mess you up so badly, because then your character gets led into danger. And they also technically set up a combo too, because they have an ability to move their characters forward. So if they use that ability to lure your characters forward, they'll move in, and see right there, that enemy just straight up retreated. That's the most annoying part of that character's effectiveness, and what makes them so frickin' annoying to deal with. Is just when you think you're about to finish them off, they are going to run away before you do anything else. For those of you who don't know how the best way to deal with them is, it kind of reverses the normal setup. Now, in a normal playthrough, you probably want to focus on the Ziggies first, because it's like, aren't the Ziggies the weakest enemy, right? So I should be taking them out first. But this is not the case when you have these enemies. Because they outflank us, they basically will, they typically just hit you guaranteed all the time. There's very rarely a chance that you can avoid your attacks. So unless you find a way to take them out on the first turn of battle, good luck avoiding their attacks, because they're pretty much guaranteed to hit you every single time. And there's often multiple of them, so that means they'll do it several times in a row, and it'll just really ruin your day. In fact, these ghosts might be the single most annoying enemy in the game, because if you don't fail to finish them off, they will retreat from one spot to another and just really ruin your day, and there's not really a good way to avoid them either. So yeah, ideally you just want to take them out on the very first turn you can. Don't let them survive ever. There are a couple of ways you can get around this. For instance, Peach has a lot of health. Probably the easiest way to deal with this is to just get close and point-blank range the enemy with Peach, since obviously whenever Peach uses a jump effect on these enemies, he will use like some kind of team jump and just do a lot of damage. Now, there are a couple ways around getting the other segments if they happen to run away. Oh, frick, I messed up. I actually wanted to attack that enemy, but that's fine. This one will have to do. This is actually probably the main battles where Peach actually starts to come in big clutch, so much so that she actually, like, becomes the single most powerful hero for doing this battle. Because since they're able to run away and flag, they can pretty much mess with your May and can be very tough to catch. That's the real problem with them. And the Dentist is the best way to deal with them. So if you ever wondered what that melee weapon setup is supposed to be for, well, this is usually the time you want to use it. Oh my goodness, we cannot even reach that enemy for this pipe. Jeez, these pipe ranges on these characters are just terrible. Alright, well, it's fine. I can get around with it. I have a specific plan anyways. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, finish this battle due to bad setup. Yeah, but remember, as long as we don't take forever to finish, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, how close do I need to get for a level to attack? I guess, unfortunately, not quite. This is awkward. I'm gonna have to probably just toss Peach down there using the team feint. That's probably my only hope of getting close enough. But at the very least, we can have Mario stomp on the enemy to do a bit more damage. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll make Mario do the stomp. You should be able to finish him off easily. But I think to get around this, we're just going to have to team jump Peach early. I'm just going to see how close I can get to this guy. Okay, that does not give us a good amount of range. What about Rabbid Peach instead? Okay, unfortunately, still not that much range. We'll throw Peach here, and then if we can't hit something with another attack, yeah, we'll have to pass the turn. This is one annoying thing the enemy can do, because, like, they just retreat whenever they want. So that means they could be really hard to flank and catch up to. You have to move, chase them down, and this is typically what the Duckus is used for, is to stop them. Alright. Let's see. Okay, cool. That was actually a lot tighter of a turn pattern than I thought. So, you can see this battle counter, the turns are starting to get a lot more tighter because it's in the later frame. So if we make mistakes, we may actually time this time. The turn counter isn't usually much of an issue, but here in the latest world game, it gets a lot more trickier to actually not be too late. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm probably not going to really care if any of the hunters get KO'd. I'm not going to race that too much, because this is already a pretty tough world, so we'll probably end up having to do something else anyway. Okay, unfortunately there is no statue that I can find here. So I imagine we'll find something over here still. We'll just go over here. Oh, here's the stat. Ah, here it is. Figures. It's all the way at our edge of an area that we don't know about. Well, taking it with us for a ride, I guess. Alright, then. Okay. And there we go. Now we can move on. Get some more coins in our pockets. And move over here. Okay, here we go. We got HP. Oh, pretty much restored us fully. All Peach really needs to do is just do a teen jump on the first turn. She'll be at max health again. Ooh, okay, this does take us to a different area. What about this spot? Oh, looks like we're just getting combo shot around the map here. And we got some extra power orbs. Ooh. Orbs I don't think is enough for an upgrade. I'm just gonna wait until the end of the chapter to do upgrades. Oh, and now we're throwing very close to where the battle is. I'm gonna move back a bit, though, because there are a couple of stuff I can get. First, there's a chest here. This contains chemical imbalance. Then, go back here for another chest. There we go. Cold start, hot finish. Alright. Now we're gonna keep going to this side. Alright, well, we can't go anywhere else, so we're gonna defeat the enemies now. We also see a weird specter on the side. As if Peakaboos weren't bad enough, this abbey is infested by boos. I can sense their presence. Get too close and they'll chase you. Then when it's their turn, they'll teleport to another location on the battlefield. They are basically like, whatever, or I guess you can call them like a bomb or something. I don't know. Basically, if you're too close to them, they will start to chase you. And if they reach you, you will get damaged automatically. So there's not really a good thing you can do here. Unfortunately, they start very close to the central area, so if we just go up there, someone's just gonna get murked. If we're gonna throw anyone up there, it's probably gonna have to be Peach. Probably throw her behind cover as well. Although the only good covers are either here, so not like we can do much. We'll probably get everyone up there and probably team jump so we can get close to where the enemies are. Alright, well, we're gonna put Mario here. you first. Since I'm moving Rabbit a specific way, I'm not going to use her shield right away. But we are going to do some damage and then probably send a sentry out on turn 2. Do something. Alright. I'm going to use this as well. So, now... Oh, actually, we can just barely walk out, but... do that, that's gonna mess us up even more. Oh wow, she can't even reach that far. Alright, well, we're going here since this is a spot we can do to get up to here right away. Alright, well, we can't really do much, so we may as well do at least something. Oh, we got revealed an ink spot at least. Alright, so now the boos are gonna do stuff. That was not really a good to move. All they did is move closer to the center, so one of them's gonna revealed. Oh yeah, that's another thing I noticed. So all these enemies have the vampire. Go. So yeah, that's a thing that can happen. Fortunately, we don't really have much of a choice. Mario needs to move to get up there in Cat, so he'll just have to get caught by the boo automatically. And you'll see what that does in a minute. Meanwhile, Mario's gonna have to go in on a later turn. So I dodged the boos the second turn, but I simply cannot this next turn, so we'll have no choice but to attack. And I'm on the side, so there's not a lot you can do about it. Okay, well, that's actually gone and disabled their weapon, so I guess that's better than doing nothing. Alright. Peach needs to move up. Attack this enemy that is right in our face. And I'll have her actually stay out of cover on purpose to bait out the attacks, so they only hit her. I probably should have team jumped first to get rid of that vampire vet, but whatever. We're gonna have, melee attack here. Just attack this guy. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we need to heal right now because Peach took a lot of damage. So I guess that wasn't really much of a good turn, is it? And we once again couldn't finish this eye off in one turn, so that might be bad. We'll go ahead and at least use this. Alright, we'll at least attempt to dash that terror, and then we'll probably just hover behind here, because we now know that that spot is an ink spot, so we don't want to be right next to it. Otherwise, she's not going to really be able to avoid anything. Both of these supporters are just going to heal up immediately if I do anything. And I can't just stand around and do nothing either. So we'll probably just flame this one right in the face. Now we can see what he actually does. So they don't actually do any damage. Instead, they just teleport you to a different location instead. Supposedly, they are supposed to do damage. Okay, cool. We got rid of a healer, at least. So yeah, I kind of messed you up. We couldn't really do much, because, we simply got... There's not a lot you could do about that. Okay, well, we didn't run into him this time directly. Okay, we can take out this enemy. We should do that, probably. Yeah. The ghosts are the new most biggest threat on the board, in case you didn't know. Well, the Ziggies were somewhat annoying on their own. Alright, we'll shield with Rabbid Peach. And move her pretty much as close as we can, because it's not going to matter in the end. Both of these Meritors can pretty much get past any cover we try to do. Eventually, she'll get teleported to another location, although if we're fast, we might be able to end the battle. Becomes a problem. We'll just knock this guy out of bounds. Okay. That's one way of dealing with an enemy. Alright, we'll have Peach perform a team jump so we can get defeated. And if we move here, we can actually hit both of these enemies. So let's position Peach so she can hit both of them. As you might have guessed, Peach is a really tanky hero. She doesn't always need to be in cover, so she's actually better going right in the enemy's face, because then you can just, like, hit multiple of them at once, and this really helps out a lot. Anyway, now that the stronger enemies are out of the way, the battle's pretty much over. Sports are not gonna really do much. So it looks like they just take you back to the start if you get off by them. Again, not a lot you can do about that, since they spawn in a random position each time. Sometimes they'll just be in your way, and there's not really a good way to deal with that. Hopefully the battle's pretty much over. Peach will be able to use an attack to defeat them. Yeah. Alright. Okay, cool. That was a pretty easy chapter, all things considered. The first two chapters of a round. Yeah, I guess the game technically does call them chapters, I think, one time. So I guess that is a thing. Anyway, chapter. We got a lot more money, though. We start getting a lot more money towards the end of the game, that's for sure. Could that gramophone over there be one of the relics of goodness? Oh, here it is. It's of the golden variety, huh? Saw a matching gold pedestal somewhere, but where? They must be connected somehow. Let's grab the gramophone and get out of here. This place sends shivers down my theoretical spine. Alright, we actually have a couple of things we have to do now. The first is we need to check to see if there are any weapon upgrades we can get that are actually useful. This one could be useful, but not right now. Already have a good damaging weapon with Mario. Secondary upgrade is... Oh, wow, actually, he hasn't had a secondary upgrade yet. Peach, your normal weapon upgrade is already maxed. Your secondary upgrade is... pretty decent. Oh wow, this is actually a massive damage upgrade. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wasted so much of my money, I didn't have upgrades, so no wonder why I was doing this. Alright, what do I want? I think we get, this one. This one looks cooler, and we want... And then we'll get, Mario needs his secondary weapon next. This honey one looks very hilarious. Let's get that. That's gonna be really cool to use. That's a massive damage upgrade from the 95 I believe, was the other weapon. So now we should be more in line with Hackers. I was actually wondering why I was doing underwhelming damage. Now, what else do we do? I'm gonna probably start saving money for the next upgrade. The other characters will get an upgrade, just not right now. Then, for, Preach. Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't get an upgrade because she does not really have reason to get an upgrade because damage is already pretty high and this is already a pretty strong weapon, so we're not gonna change that. Alright, well, yeah, we got upgrades with our 2 characters that matter. If I'm gonna upgrade someone, I probably should go for a Rabbid Mario. In fact, you know what? I am gonna upgrade him specifically, and since he needs to be a tank, we'll give him Vampire. Why not? We'll give him, maybe not that, but like... Oh, actually, you know what? I decided, after the second battle, I'll upgrade him, if I can find something. Or actually, no. You know what? Let's just do it now. Why the heck not? Probably gonna regret this, but let's do it. But Mario, I actually kind of want to use again. And Luigi, not so much. If I do an upgrade series, I'll probably go ahead and upgrade Luigi's weapons at a certain point if I need to use them. Alright, so what does Mario get next? You're gonna get Empower Rank 2. Rabbid Peach, you now have enough for Mega Heal. We're gonna get this up, and I guess we'll probably just get less turns to recharge so she can spam out heal sooner the first time 100 points comes around. And then the second time it comes around, we'll just get like this. Because the sooner she is able to heal more, the better off she'll be. Rabbid Luigi, you're gonna get more health. Luigi, you're gonna get some more movement. What can we do for you? We can actually, I think we're just gonna get Itchy Feet. One less turn. That's gonna come into play probably later, so why not just get that out of the way now? And then Rabbid Mario, you have the last bit of health, so we'll give you that. So now you're a super tank. Then we'll probably buff your dashes after that. And then, Peach. Do I give you movement, or do I give you, Okay, she can't actually really do much. Oh, wait, there is this range thing. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. I'm thinking give her 1 more HP plus for now, maybe. Or maybe she's actually fine right now, and maybe just, give her team jump range and effectiveness. You know what? I think I should just balance it out a little bit. We'll get 1 tier of this, and then focus on maybe HP after that. There we go. There's pretty much nothing else to get on the other characters, so we'll move on now. So yeah, that was a big menu, but to be fair, we got a lot of upgrades we needed. And upon clicking on that spot to take this big gramophone thing, or whatever the heck it's called, we get to take that back to the spot where we need to be. So we'll go ahead and take the thing over now. And use our thing cannon rubber to fire over here. And move back over here. Okay. Back here. And cool, there's nothing going on here. Oh, hang on, I need to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright guys, sorry, we are back. And now we're going to take this back to the place we need to take it, which is the statue, and from there we can go on. Alright then. So what does this do, I wonder? Alright. A new door had opened, Ah, we're clearly on the right track. Let's see what our fairy godmother has to say. Good job, you found one of the relics. Hopefully it was extremely unpleasant. Or unpleasant for your enemies, I mean. The second relic of goodness will go on in Pearl's journey, during which you'll probably meet a grisly end. Have fun. Certainly hope this Tom Fan person is worth the trouble. Still, if there's even a chance he can help us defeat Bowser Jr. Spawny, we've got to take it. Alright. I don't know about you, but this Tom Fan kind of creeps me out. In the game, that is. Looks like we got some more money to find. Let's pick that up, I guess. Anyway, yeah. By the way, note how that one didn't say specifically that it was from or someone else. That's actually important. That might be a bad omen, if you ask me. Up until this point, we've known Owen exactly who's sending us messages as a mysterious admirer or whatever, but not anymore. I will say this world in particular is probably the most confusing to explore, so definitely splitting this up into multiple chapters is a good idea. Oh, we don't even have that cannon unlocked, so we're gonna have to find a switch somewhere that opens that up. There's a big red block here, just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we found another chest in the cold of battle. Nothing much else otherwise. So we probably won't be able to unlock more areas until we get the other spots unlocked first. Alright, now into this area next. Which has the chapter icon, which means once again, it's time to end the episode. Oh boy, this is gonna be a Toad escort. I'm not looking forward to this. Whenever Toad are involved, it usually means bad things are about to happen. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the episode now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.